The one thing that we're told from day one is to go to school, graduate, go to school, graduate, then get a good job. But how is that working for the majority of people who told us to do so? Are you doing this for the acceptance of others? I've always been firm on the idea of not going to school because it simply just seems like a waste of time, bro. And I've always tried to slip this message into conversations that I had with a lot of people, and they always kind of looked at me as weird or just straight up looked at me with blank faces. But the thing is about, I've noticed throughout school is that a lot of people have second guesses about it, and they bury it deep down and deep down to like cover the fear of looking like an outcast or, you know, being different, or I don't know. If you have a feeling that it's not for you, do research on it, bro. Make sure you research about everything, because your parents, your friends, and your teachers, they shouldn't have that much control of your life and your life decisions. How much is it going to require of your mental health? How much is it going to cost to pay for that piece of paper? Are you going to get a job straight away? And what's your lifetime payment plan for that piece of paper? Because the average student takes 10 to 30 years to pay back their student loans simply because of lifestyle inflation. What lifestyle inflation is, as human beings, we spend everything we make. So even if you're making $300,000 a year and you're getting like $6,000 paychecks every 2 weeks, you're still going to spend $6,000. Everyone you spends exactly what they earn. That's just how humans work. You have $30 cash, you're going to spend all of that money, no matter what. Even if you say you're going to save it, you're going to stick to the same amount you save, and you're always going to spend whatever's rest. And that's just how humans work. Make sure that you're chasing lifestyle, not salary. I always hear people saying, yo, the career that I'm going into is paying $100,000 a year plus, but they never actually take time to look at the end path of somebody who's already went down it. Okay, like I said, bro, if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, engineer, or anything of that high caliber in the career realm, do research and see if their lifestyle is really what you want to live. Either find somebody who been a doctor for a long time, see what their lifestyle is, and if it's not something that you like, then start looking elsewhere, bro. Genuinely. Don't just look at the package, look inside of it. I have nothing against college or university. If you need it, go for it. If you really need it for what you want to do, make sure you do your thorough research, like I said before. Okay, but I simply hate the way it's packaged. From the beginning, they say, you know, go to school, go to college, do all that stuff, and you'll have the most success. You'll have all the success you'll ever ask for. A high-paying job. They always glance over, oh, but you're going to have to pay that all back, and you're going to be struggling living paycheck to paycheck for the next 30 years because of the student loans. You're not going to really find a job right away after high school. You're going to struggle and probably work a shitty job until you actually get accepted into a position that you got your degree for. I work with a guy who has an architecture degree, fam. And I work at a warehouse at Coca-Cola. My nigga, I make pallets of products. This guy has an architecture degree and he does the same shit I do, and he gets paid the exact same I do. I dropped out of school. What does that say? That says too much, bro. That says too much. Lastly, bro, listen to this. I just want you to be prepared, and I don't want you to go down life and end up somewhere you didn't think that you would be. Because having a life of regret is something that you just don't want. Obviously, regret is inevitable. We're all going to do things that we wish we didn't do. But you can avoid that by actually, you know, being proactive and thinking of the future and thinking what 10 years of this endeavor is actually going to do to you, your mental health, your finances, etc., etc. Okay, and if you really have dreams of having a high-paying job, then you should really consider learning a high-paying skill. We can get into that in a different video. In all honesty, bro, why would you work so hard to be a cog in somebody else's machine? Simple as that. Love you, bro. Start off tomorrow strong, G. Peace.